Hello and welcome to episode 13 of Working Mum to Business Mum, helping working mums realise their dream of starting or growing their own business so that they can give up the day job to be more present in their families, all without the overwhelm and feeling like you need to work on your business every spare moment that you have. I'm Debbie Lucas, and in this episode I want to share with you the benefits of investing in a business coach. We also have our very first listener's question from Sam, who asked for some tips on how to find more time to work on her business. Before I start off on the discussion, I would really appreciate it if you can help me by sharing, rating and reviewing my podcast. And even better, if you can subscribe to it on your favourite podcast app. It will help others like you find this podcast and therefore help me to support even more people. Today is the last day of my Working Smarter, Not Harder masterclass, and what a blast it's been so far. I've loved having discussions with all of you. If you've not already joined, it's not too late and you can still watch the replays. They'll be available until Sunday the 27th of February. And you can register via the link in my show notes. But be sure to join us for the final session at 8 p.m. GMT tonight, because I'll be making some big announcements with some special bonuses for those who join us. Well, let's crack on with the episode then. We've spent a lot of time working on your motivation and mindset, strengthening all your internal tools so that you feel confident and committed to achieving your goal. And so today, I'd like to take a deeper look into how you can bolster that inner motivation, determination and confidence. In episode 10, my interview with Di Hill, she spoke about the benefits for her business and the growth she achieved by investing in a business coach. And I know certainly for myself, having a coach who could help me clear my limiting beliefs, gain absolute crystal clear clarity on what I call my purpose goal, and set an action plan for achieving it has been so helpful in really increasing my motivation and confidence to do it tenfold and probably even more. But one of my biggest mistakes was wasting a lot of time trying to figure it out on my own, trying to piece together snippets from other people's masterclasses, challenges and freebies. I've spoken many times about the shiny object syndrome I've suffered from when I first started getting my business off the ground. And time is one of the biggest pain points for me, because it is time that I will never get back. Time that I could have spent with my family, looking after myself and doing the things we love. However, what I am grateful for is the fact that through this experience and learning, I've come to develop my journey method by pulling together all the best advice in the industry into a one-stop shop of starting and growing your business, from identifying your ideal client through to building an audience ready to buy from you when you launch your unique solution. And I'm so pleased to be sharing it with you all. People have loved learning about this in the Working Smarter, Not Harder masterclass, and feedback on the clarity they have gained has been awesome. So, what are the benefits of investing in a business coach then? Firstly, it might be helpful for me to explain what a coach is not. Coaching is not therapy or counselling, nor is it consulting, training or teaching. A coach will not or should not tell you what to do, and they should most certainly not project their own agenda or views onto you. It is all about you and what you want to achieve, whether they agree with it or not. Coaches are not accountability partners. You don't want a coach who creates dependency. You want them to enable you to be able to develop your own tools for going forward yourself. And lastly, a coach does not need to know about your specific area of business, and I'll explain why in a minute. So what's left then, you might ask? A coach, and in particular a business coach, is someone who helps you to gain clarity on what's important to you and helps you to develop the tools and action plan to achieve that. Through the use of skillful questioning and prompts, they get you to dig deeper into what works for you. They will challenge your mindset so that you are in the optimum space to take forward your action plan and ultimately achieve your goals. They will celebrate your wins and help you to understand areas which need some more attention or aren't contributing to your goal so that you can make adjustments. A good coach will support you to develop your own internal resources and external support networks so that eventually you can work with minimal input from them. Coming back to the point that your coach does not need to know about your specific area of business. As I said, a coach is not there to tell you what to do. If you're looking for that, then what you need is a mentor. Someone who has been there and done what you are doing or hoping to do. But keep in mind that it could be quite subjective in that they will only be able to share their own experiences. And this is a little different to the modelling excellence I spoke of in episode 11, where you learn everything you can about a leader in your field or someone you look up to. With modelling excellence, the main element is understanding their inner world so that you can adopt that mindset and outlook for yourself. I digress. But most importantly, when working with a coach, they should be supporting you with your mindset, helping you shift to that positive mindset we hear so much about, and also support you to become more intentional with your time so that you can grow your business. Okay, time for some honesty from me here. When I first started out, the biggest block for me to invest in a business coach was the cost. But a long time ago, someone shared a really helpful insight with me around investing in others to help you, and I'm adapting it slightly here. Calculate your current hourly rate, be that in your day job or what you would like to earn through your business. Then work out how many hours you spend on a particular task. So for me, the time I spent trying to learn it all myself easily equated to a month's salary, which is way, way more than the investment in a coach, who could have saved me so much time by helping me to focus. And as you all know by now, for me money was and is not the biggest factor. It's the time I lost. I could have been months ahead of where I am now, already generating a consistent income, and that much closer to achieving my goal. In fact, good point. I actually need to factor in the income that I could have been generating already and lost because I've wasted my time. So I guess my question for you is, what is the cost of not investing in a coach to help you achieve your goals? Sure, you could figure it out on your own, like I tried to do. But firstly, how much time will that waste for you? How much longer will it take for you to achieve your goal? How much income will you lose by wasting that time trying to figure it out for yourself? 6 months from now, you could still be where you are or just a little bit further ahead, or you could actually be at the point of earning that consistent income in your business that you've always dreamed of, and more importantly, the life you've always dreamed of for you and your family. Robin S. Sharma sums this up perfectly. Investing in yourself is the best investment you will ever make. It will not only improve your life, it will improve the lives of all of those around you. And now it's time for our very first listener's question. And this one comes from Sam. Sam would like to know if I have any tips for finding time to work on her business. Thank you very much for your question, Sam. And as you'll all know, and I've spoken about in this very episode, time is very important to me, but I also know that it's very important for you guys as well. So here are my top 3 tips to help you find more time. Firstly, have a to-do list. It sounds so simple, but I cannot stress the importance of this. Not only does it help you to focus your time, but it also clears your mental space, because if you're constantly trying to remember everything, you're going to forget something or be so busy remembering it that you can't focus on whatever task you're doing at that time. Next is something that I've recently started doing, and that's to divide the tasks in my to-do list into those that will take less than 15 minutes, those that will take 30 minutes, an hour, and those that will require a longer period of time. That way, if I do find myself with a bit of spare time, I can quickly check off one of those shorter tasks, meaning that I don't need to fill my longer time slots with loads of little tasks. And lastly, don't try and figure it out on your own. Don't try and reinvent the wheel. You can be sure that there is someone out there who has been there and done that. Find them and use their proven system or method. It will save you so much more time and, like I always say, help you become more intentional and focused when you do work on your business. Hope that's helped you, Sam, and if you have any more questions, please do ask me through social media or on the dedicated form on my website. Before I finish up, a couple of reminders. It's not too late to join my Working Smarter, Not Harder masterclass and to catch all the exciting announcements and bonus offers I'll be announcing tonight. And secondly, my first book club episode airing on the 2nd of March 2022, and for this one, we're reading Eat That Frog by Brian Tracy. And again, this book has great tips for helping you focus your time and be more productive, so I would recommend that one for you as well, Sam. And we're having those discussions and sharing our insights in my Facebook group, Working Mum to Business Mum. As always, you can find me on all the usual social media channels and in my Facebook group, Working Mum to Business Mum. And of course, on my website, coachingwithdebbie.com, where you'll find a link to sign up to my weekly newsletter so that you can get any resources I mention, as well as special announcements and bonuses in relation to my announcements from tonight directly to your inbox. The benefits of a business coach far outweigh the time, money and energy that you would spend trying to figure it out on your own. You owe it to yourself to invest in you and your business, allowing you to create that life and the time freedom that you've always dreamed of. If you're interested in working with me, you can find out all the details on my website, coachingwithdebbie.com. Going forward, I'm going to alternate my episodes between focusing on mindset and focusing on the practicalities of starting or growing your own business. Join me in episode 14, where I'll discuss all things websites. Are they necessary? How to make the most of that online space? Things to consider when setting out your website, and so much more. If you like this podcast, it would really help me a lot if you can share it, rate and review it, and if you don't want to miss the next episode, hit that subscribe button. Until then, wishing you all the best.